So I want to talk more about letting your hair go gray. And in one of my earlier videos, I had mentioned that the process was like pulling your hair through a cap, but I actually didn't have that. That's like, I think that's an older way of doing what they used to do with highlights. But what I used to get in the past were low lights put in my hair because it was so dark when it was being dyed anyway, and to give it some texture and some differentiation of color, they put some low lights in. And in that process, it's those foil foldovers. So yeah, I think you might know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, you can ask any salon. Will help you through this. But what I mean by why I'm telling you that is that it's not a long process to go for the transition color between your, especially if you're real dark. If you're real dark haired, dyed, and you want to go natural, you don't want to look like a skunk. And so you want to make sure you get the that process done, the transition process. And I don't even know if they have a name for it. I just kept asking and asking every time I sat in the chair to get a haircut and a hair color. What do we do? What do we do? How do I make this happen? And but generally, so what it is, it's a removal of the color, what they do. So as though they were putting low lights or highlights in, it's a color remover that they apply. And then what that does is it takes out the dye of lots of different hairs. And so it can look not, it could look like salt and pepper, it could look like a little, golden, and it's quite a variety of colors that come through because of the variation of your own natural color and the way each area of hair, each area of your head and different kinds of hairs take and hold color. And so that's the process is get a color remover applied to some of your hair, and so that as your natural color, gray and white, come through, it's not quite a hard demarcation. It's different with people with lighter hair, and I've been watching people that have been going through it. It's not as dramatic, so it's easier for lighter haired people to go natural, and it's not as drastic. But for really dark haired people, and you can see how dark my hair was because it's as dark as my eyebrows are, and I used to also try to get rid of the white in my eyebrows. Anyway, then I realized, wow, don't do that because let's have it all match. Not that I want white eyebrows in particular, but a mixture of the colors. So there's some white eyebrows coming in, and that had been there actually, and I just leave them. It's like it's what it is. I don't let everything go, but I do. You want to have things match as you go through this transition time, and so once again, I'm just here to support and cheer you on. So don't hesitate. Just don't hesitate. Just go for it. And it's I can almost guarantee that you won't regret it. And if you do, you can always recolor. So I've said that before, but it's your default. If you really hate what it looks like, color it again. But so that's it. That's really it. I'm just here to tell my story about making life easier, making life with hair easier, and don't be afraid of having it longer too. I know some people say, "Oh, older people should have shorter hair," and I saw a woman. That's what actually influenced me. I saw a woman with this kind of hair, and it was white and curly, and I went, "Oh, that's magnificent! I want to do that. I want my hair to look like that," and so, and then I saw one with really, really long hair, and it was gray and whites and blacks. It was gorgeous. And so that's where it's really pretty long in the back. And that's what I'm trying to do. I find it a little difficult because it's heavy, and sometimes I just want to get it, just remove it, get it cut shorter. But I'm going to try to keep it as long as I can, for as long as I can. And anyway, I'm here for the journey, and I'll keep you company. You let me know if there's any thoughts you might have, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Be well.